Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see, the Navy midshipmen taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws. The whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
They'll go to the fullback. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Run it with the fullback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Now on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for second down. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. Davis looking to pass. Quarterback extends the play. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Commodores offense will have its first possession of the game. The offense set for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
First down, Commodores.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll throw it on first down. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
First down, Commodores.
He'll come out throwing on first down. They've got the screen set up. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The back goes in motion. On second down, wants to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They want to just keep throwing it. And they got him for the sack.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Commodores will punt this one away.
Formation to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now on second and short. Here comes the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. They'll run the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Davis will throw. Got it set up on the outside. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Wells. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. On the option. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. He'll ride his man on the option. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Discards a man. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. The give to the big fullback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. On the option. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. He fakes it, the fake, and a little shuffle. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The option look. He'll toss it. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes the Navy offense. On the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Now on the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Davis looking to pass. Quarterback moving. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. The Red Hawks of Miami came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks inside Yager Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Running back goes in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running backs. Looking to move it through the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw it again. Works the middle of the field. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Here comes the option. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. He's looking to throw it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He's going to pass on second down. He's got his man, and they'll knock him down. They'll go hurry up here. He'll set up to throw. And the blitz gets to him just like that. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here's the punt, and that is a major league pop-up. That thing's going to bring rain. On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. Power football with the run. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. A first down for the offense. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Gives it to the back on the draw. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. He's got an open man. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Not much went right in the first half, hoping for better things as they start this third quarter.
Yeah, and you've got to put that first half behind us. This offense has proven they're better than 3 points in the first half. Now, put this drive together, build some momentum, and let's see where this game can go.
But if you're on defense, keep the pedal to the metal. Stay aggressive. Everything you did in that first half worked for...
Afterburners coming. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Going up top on first down. And that pass picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And Navy will go back on the attack. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Hand off to the fullback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. They'll run the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Navy will have to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Fights off a defender. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
First down, Commodores.
He wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. The back goes in motion. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Motion from the offense. He wants to throw it again. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're working that left side. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Navy will go back on the attack. They'll run the option. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And the defense doing work. What a play by the defense there. Loose football. Country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to West Virginia. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Pulls it in. It's Barnes. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Floats it out in space. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Heel off one deep down the left side. Touchdown doors! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, needing 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He'll ride his man on the option. Shows him the stiff arm. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now on 2nd down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. throws to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Navy will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 39-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The give to the back. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Commodores.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And Navy will go back on the attack. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Davis will throw. Right on target this time. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Throws to the back. Finds his man. It's Wells. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll pull it down. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
By the QB. Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Navy quick to the line.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
On the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The option look. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 17 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
2nd down.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. It's complete on the right side. At the 45 on his way. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Vandy. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Navy offense. Davis looking to pass. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
On second down, wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Wells. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Navy quick to the line.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Just keep giving them the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Davis will throw. He finds his man. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll go to the air. Coming after him. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They keep attacking through the air. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Navy!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete! Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team out there getting set. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Davis looking to pass. He's got it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Marked down at the 42.
He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Offense gets set for second down.
Second down.
He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, midshipman.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after. Splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought quarterbacks showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.